Hello, and welcome back to another episode over here on D&D and Things. This is our monthly reaction to Humble Bundle's Choice Program. Those of you who are not familiar with Humble Bundle Choice, it is a program for getting new video games. Every month they release a new package for $12.99 a month. You get 12 games for $12.99. We have not looked yet. It's been a lot easier for me to do than Jen because I've been driving and working all day.
I've been home all day and
So, for those of you who are new to the channel, I am Trebor HHP, also known as Rob, and this is Rosa Dream, also known as Jen. We will be, again, looking at stuff. Thank you, everyone who came and watched this after the fact last month. We had almost 200,
around
200 viewers on this, so thank you so much. Please make sure to share, like, do all the things. I'll kind of say more on that at the end of this. Anyways, without further ado, hopefully you can hear us okay. Hopefully you can see things okay. We're always trying new things on the channel. So, without further ado, let's go to, you don't have it. Humble Bundle. Uh-oh. Wait, we shouldn't need to sign in. Choice. We do need to sign in. Give us one moment. How do you normally log in?
I type it in.
Okay.
Damn it. Sent to my email.
Sorry about this. We didn't have it loaded up beforehand because we don't tend to. Yeah, it's a blind reaction, so we want it to be.
I haven't gotten my code yet.
Okay. We're gonna rock around some other things, so give us a moment while we make sure everything is looking fine and dandy over her. And that is there we go. I gotta move some stuff now.
Sorry.
So they're seeing, that's not right.
No, it's 7.
They're seeing this out.
Yep. Okay.
So it looks like, oh, there you go. Amnesia Rebirth, but I think you already have that.
I do think I have that one, but that's okay.
So it looks like we got Amnesia Rebirth, Katana Zero, Wick Hex. That's people like the John Wick series. 112 Operator, which I've seen played. It's the 991. It's the European 991 operator.
911.
Yeah, 911 operator.
It's been a long
yeah, it has. So in Europe, their number is 112, not 911.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much 911 operator.
Nice.
Guts and Glory, Ring of Pain, Garage Bad Trip, The Texorcist, Tools Up, Hive Swap, Friend Sim, Black Future 88, and Siberia 3. So if you're not familiar with what we do, we are going to pull this up. We should be able to see this. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I said, we're trying a new setup, so we want to make sure you're seeing what we're seeing and all good. So Katana Zero is a stylish noir action platformer featuring breakneck action and instant death combat / dash and Manipulate time to unravel your past in a beautiful, brutal, acrobatic display. Exceptional combat, handcrafted sequences, unconventional storytelling. Not a whole lot more details there. Normally runs at about $14.99. So
Kind of looks like the one from last month. What was it? That I think that was
Neon something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but it looks more. So Neon Abyss was a kind of a roguelike platformer.
Mm.
This looks like it's more of a story to it. Oop, not what I wanted. Let's see. Maybe, yes. That's possible. Where you have to have the other mic. So first game is Katana Zero. Kind of looks interesting. I'm not a huge person into like Japanese anime stuff, but it seems like if you're into that kind of stuff and that kind of story, it might be up your alley. It's definitely got that 64-bit X or 8-bit, whatever, 16-bit style. Okay, Amnesia Rebirth.
You gonna be able to play this one for your review?
I have no flipping idea. So, disclaimer, I don't do spooky things. I really don't do spooky horror things. I'm also the one who plays all of the games to do a review so that you guys have our thoughts on the games within the next like week and a half, 2 weeks. Amnesia is definitely one of those jump scare type of games. Yeah.
I haven't even had time to try it out. Like, it looks good, but
you can't let out of breath. The creature is only inches away. Its sole purpose to feed off your terror. And so you crouch in the dark, trying to stop the fear rising, trying to silence what lies within you. I know you. Hold on. I gotta redo this. I know you. I know what you're capable of. In Amnesia Rebirth, you are Tassie Trianon, waking up deep in the desert of Algeria. Days have passed. Where have you been? What did you do? Where are the others? Retrace your journey. Pull together the fragments of your shattered past. It is your only chance to survive the pitiless horror that threatens to devour you.
Sweet.
Yay.
Sweet.
So, yeah, it's is it a survival horror or like a puzzle horror?
I don't know.
Markiplier
has played it.
My friend Luke used to have parties at his house where he'd play it and have people around and watching in the dark.
Yeah.
So it looks like probably this month I'm going to have to do more than just record the game. I'm probably going to have to include some video of some of the games of me playing so you can see my actual reactions and Jen can edit and enjoy the editing process of me pooping myself.
Absolutely.
So we will see how things go because, again, at least one of us buys it. Most of the time, both of us buy the bundle.
Mm-hmm.
And one of us, primarily myself, plays all the games.
Yeah.
And does a review so that it's all coming from one of our points of view. So I'm going to hate myself this month. The next game is John Wick Hex, using good old Keanu Reeves as well. So this must be a newer game. John Wick's is a popular like action movie series. I have not seen them myself, but Become the Baba Yaga. John Wick Hex is a fast-paced, action-oriented strategy game that makes you think and strike like John Wick, the professional hitman and of the critically of. I cannot read. I had a very long workday today. Of the critically acclaimed, I was going to say a critically acclaimed, but a critically is not a word. Film franchise. Created in close operation with the creative teams behind the films, John Wick Hex is fight choreographed chess brought to life as a video game, capturing the series' signature gun fu style while expanding its story universe. Players must make quick decisions and choose every action and attack they make, all while considering the immediate cost and consequences. So, if you are into the John Wick franchise, which I know a lot of people are, I've never seen the movie myself. I know, shame. But the graphics kind of have that fun storytelling comic book-esque style. So, could be interesting. It's a $20 game normally. Oh, I forgot to go back mention. Amnesia is $30. So, I mean, Amnesia is probably the big one of this month.
Yeah.
But it makes sense considering we're in spooky season. So, as always, let us know what your thoughts on games are. Now, this 112 operator I have seen played. I have seen it played absolutely miserably and to be broken because I think Josh on Let's Game It Out has played it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen some other people play it, or at least I've seen some people play the 911 operator, which is essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
But in 112 operator allows you to manage emergency services in any city in the world. Dispatch units, take calls, and face situations caused by weather, traffic, or changing seasons. Help the city survive escalating events like riots, organized crime, terrorist attacks, cataclysms. Wow. I'm going to have to start letting you read these today.
Okay.
Natural disasters, and many more. Essentially, you play the role of a 911 operator and have to dispatch. You're taking all the calls and dispatching the police and the emergency services.
I think Markiplier played something like this too. Yeah. I think I've seen him play something like that.
So you're the operator who's sending everyone out.
Yeah.
And so you've got different responses and whatnot. Yeah. I've seen it. This is definitely one on this list that I'm interested in playing. Normally a $25 game. So definitely with Amnesia, worth the buy.
Yeah.
Normally my rule of thumb on a lot of these packages is if there's a game or two that I look like I would enjoy, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
If I don't already have it. So that's 112 operator. That was definitely probably more up my alley than yours.
Yeah.
So that will be 112 operator. The next is Guts and Glory. Welcome to Guts and Glory, the craziest game show on Earth, where ordinary people compete in extraordinary challenges of life and death for glory. The objective is simple: race to the finish line while everything tries to kill you. Dodge spitting saw blades, deadly spikes, explosives, turrets, and many other hazards while navigating insane tracks set in a wide variety of environments. A game full of LOLs and WTFs and OMGs, where failing can be just as much fun as winning. Do it to prove your awesomeness. Do it for laughs. Do it for the glory. So
yeah, that one looks funny.
What's the game that Jacksepticeye used to play?
I know. I was
just
thinking
kind of looks
that,
like a 3D version of that game.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, that image right there is like.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the game right now. It'll come to me later when we're done, or when I go look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this could be a load of enjoyment.
Yes.
It looks like you can make your it's totally a 3D version of whatever that game is.
Yes.
That I can't think of right now.
Right.
Jacksepticeye used to play it all the time in his early days. $15 game. This probably looks like it's
Definitely worth
a
it.
$15 game.
Yeah.
So, humorous and whatnot. Again, I think this month I might actually have to record myself playing with audio and video for these games. I don't normally do that while I'm playing. I normally do recording, and then we just do a review where you can see things. I don't think Jen's going to let me get away with that this month.
No, there's too many funny games.
So,
and if they're spooky.
The next one is Ring of Pain, a new breed of card dungeon crawler. Ring of Pain is a roguelike card game dungeon crawler mashup. That's kind of somewhat in my realm of enjoyment. Levels are generated randomly from decks of cards and arranged in a format like a ring, which lets you observe the level and strategize. As you interact with cards, the dungeon dynamically adjusts based on what you're doing. Dungeon crawl in a card game, no walking required, no empty tiles, and nowhere to hide. Move through the ring interacting or sneaking. When fighting is futile, it's stealth you are seeking. So that's kind of a different way to take on a deck building dungeon crawler that looks to have some spooky elements to it. So we will that's definitely got some spookier elements to it. Yeah, this will be an interesting one because it's mixing like 3 categories together.
Yeah.
The roguelike dungeon crawlers tend to like be a mashup, and some times a card game dungeon crawler can be mashed up, like a deck builder dungeon crawler, but nothing like this. This is different. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. So $14.99, indie strategy game, looks kind of interesting. Looks a little bit creepy, but not overly creepy. So we'll see how that one is. Next game is Garage Bad Trip. Explore the dark hallways of underground parking and find a passage to the hidden, obscure underworld. Find new weapons and use them to survive. Solve the mystery of the cursed place and the monsters that inhabit it. Every weapon has its dedicated use in battle against the mutants, the undead, and the military. Unique gameplay combines survival, ammo management, shooting 'em up, and racing. Inspired by splatterpunk storytelling style, levels filled with secrets and challenges.
Cool.
I wonder if this one has multiplayer abilities. I don't see that it does, but it's definitely got that classic arcade style. That's some sort of monster zombie. Daddy, what are you muttering to yourself about, Private? What? Okay. That's whatever floats your boat. You want to have a fetish about your corporal being your daddy?
Stop.
This one looks like it could be interesting. It's got that vibe of being Zombie Dynamics, I think is the creator, but it's got that vibe of being kind of a horror without being it looks like one of those a horror game that you put quarters in at an arcade. That's what it kind of looks like. So next is The Texorcists, the story of Ray Bibia by Head Up. Get ready for an electrifying mix between a bullet hell and typing game. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Dodge bullets while typing exorcisms at the very same time. Turn on both sides of your brain and jump into the adventure of Ray Bibia, a private exorcist who's going to force the threats of demonic outbreak and deal with his dark and sinful past at the same time. A city in decay, streets filled with thugs, crime, and censorship. And only one man to stop it all. Groundbreaking gameplay, exorcists, demons, metal singers, pimps, the Pope, drama, bad jokes, and tons of hardcore action-filled boss battles for the first type-em-up game ever realized. Oh,
that's exciting. I'm actually excited about that one.
So, dodging bullets while typing.
Yep.
How
I don't know.
Ball's name is that supposed to work?
I have no idea, but I'm kind of excited to see.
Like,
it's gonna echo back.
Though. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, stupid technology. Okay, well, we're gonna find out on that one. That seems like some ridiculousness at the moment. In my honest opinion, that's gonna be a little like a typing game.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, you're putting your hands in the proper position,
right?
And it's a way to learn how to type.
Yeah.
How you do that and avoid bullets at the same time, I don't know. Bleeping clue.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Texorcist. Someone's nightmare become reality.
Yeah.
That's my synopsis at the moment.
Yeah.
Someone's nightmare become reality. Let's force you to type, otherwise you're gonna die.
Yep.
That's yeah. Someone had a bad experience with typing programs as a child.
Oh, I love typing class.
I enjoyed it too. Okay, next game is Tools Up. Action indie adventure simulation game.
You just blew out everybody's eardrums.
Okay. Gather your friends in the intensely fun local couch co-op game about the home renovation. About home renovation, and work your way to the top of a skyscraper in need of some work. Renovate like there's no tomorrow. The owners of various apartments have left their homes in your hands. All they've given you is blueprints of how the place should look. Cooperate with your friends to complete the task or make a mess try it. Tools Up is a local multiplayer game for up to 4 players. Work together against the clock and host a wild renovation party. Interesting. Okay.
It looks like the cleanup game from Space.
Yeah.
Was that last month or the month?
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the same kind of feel, like the, maze.
Yeah.
Rooms.
Hopefully, it's playable single player as well. Because I don't always.
I think it said 1 to 4.
Okay. Yeah. Somewhere.
Up to 4 players.
4. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah. This one looks like it's probably going to be a controller.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it's going to be a very basic controls that a controller is going to be better than the keyboard.
Yes.
Sometimes translating controls to the keyboard does not work.
No.
Some games are actually designed better to play with a controller. So that's what this one's looking like. If you like those kind of games, there you go. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a goofy kind of game. So we'll see how that goes. Next game. Hive Swap Friendism. You just crash landed on
Alternia,
and you're desperate for friendship. Anyone will do. Wait, who are those 2 trolls approaching you? The Hive Swap Friendism is a quick, loosely canonical visual novel adventure following the efforts of the unnamed protagonist, that's you, to survive and maybe thrive on the harsh surface of Alternia. Set in the time of Hive Swap Act 1, this episodic visual novel opening volume written by Homestruck creator Andrew
Hustle, maybe? I don't know.
Is sure to satisfy Homestruck and Hive Swap fans who are eager for a darker stroll across the Alternia landscape. I don't know what either one of those are, but if you know what those are, you will likely enjoy this.
Yeah.
It looks like it's definitely one of those more text-based adventure kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choose-your-own adventure book set in Hive Swap and Homestruck's universe. I don't know if that's like an anime or a manga or
I have no idea.
comic. I've never heard of it. If you know what that is, please inform us, because we have no idea.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Probably not on the top of my list, though I do like RPG games. I don't like superly text-based RPGs. And the last very text-based game I played, someone called it a text nightmare.
It was. It was text to death. It's actually the name of the video.
Go check out our video on Adam, which was a review of one of the games before we started doing it in the format that we are doing now.
Yeah.
That takes us to Black Future 88. Black Future 88 is a synth-punk roguelike 2D action shooter. Vertically climb an always evolving procedural tower to reach the top and kill its insane owner before your heart explodes. Shoot, slash, dash, and upgrade yourself to survive the endless waves of deadly traps, homicidal AI, crazed junkies, and casual wardens standing in your way in a stylish alternative version of 1988.
That sounds amazing.
That reminds me of someone. The style reminds me of some of the classic not 64, Super NES Star Wars games.
Yeah.
This definitely reminds me of the classic NES and Super SNES. Run for your life. This could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely like a platformer side scroller. So, Serbia 3? Yeah, Siberia. Those are two completely different places. The limitless imagination of Benoit Sokol continues in
Siberia 3.
The letters are almost identical to Serbia.
Yeah.
Siberia 3, focusing on an entirely new adventure. After abandoning the island, Kate is found dying on the edge of a river by the I'm not even going to try. Tribe. Nomadic people migrating with their snow ostriches. Stuck in Valsambor village, together they must find a way to continue their journey in a race against their enemies and unexpected obstacles, not to mention Kate's past, which catches up with her.
Oh.
Interesting. So graphic-wise, looks pretty decent.
Yeah. What was the other... it looks kind of like the other Russian game that you played. What was that one called? Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I mean, Siberia is like the Russian tundra.
Yeah, it was like the world was ending and you had to get on the train. And then you realized that...
Metro. Metro
Exodus.
Yeah. This is one of those moments. It's a $40 game.
Yeah.
But this is one of those moments where, hopefully they give you enough backstory from the first two. But, sometimes when we get the games that are, the third in a series, it's
yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's even Amnesia Rebirth.
Yeah.
That's the second part. So it's kind of I don't think you need the first part to play it, but at the same time, it's kind of
And that takes us back up to the beginning.
Yeah.
So games look interesting. Definitely have some of that more thriller-esque kind of stuff for a lot of them.
Yeah.
A little bit of goofy. I'm gonna poop myself at some point.
Probably.
I might have to go get some adult diapers. But yes. And this month, every month, whatchamacallit? I can't think. Every month, Humble Bundle supports a charity. This month is going to Oceana. I'm going to mute us for a moment, so we will be right back, and we're going to play this trailer, or this little clip, for the October 2021 Humble. And we will be right back.
Hello, Humble Bundle community. I'm Frances Withrow, and I'm a marine scientist at Oceana. We are truly grateful to be this month's featured charity and for all of your support. I'd like to take a moment to talk more about Oceana and the ways we impact the planet. We are the largest international advocacy organization dedicated solely to protecting the world's oceans. As a marine scientist, I help provide and confirm the facts necessary to inform our campaigns. And I can tell you, the science shows that the oceans need our help right now. 33 billion pounds of plastic pollutes our oceans each year, killing marine life, risking entire ecosystems, and even contaminating the food we eat. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change are among the other dire challenges that Oceana is campaigning to address. Oceana campaigns in 9 countries plus the EU. Each country office brings together experts from science, policy, law, communications, and grassroots organizing to win strategic, science-based policies that make our oceans more healthy and abundant. With allies like you, we convince national, regional, and local governments to pass and enforce laws that address many of the most dire challenges our oceans face today. This summer alone, we helped pass groundbreaking legislation in Chile that reduces ocean plastic pollution. And in the United States, we protected over 25,000 square miles of deep-sea corals from destructive fishing. And we're just getting started. Thank you again for this amazing opportunity.
And nope, sorry. We're going to move us and bring us forward and make us big because I don't think we have to talk about anything else.
I think that's a great charity.
Yes. Yeah. One of the things that we actually learned when we were on our vacation 2 months ago now.
Yeah.
When we went to the Adventure Aquarium
in Philadelphia,
in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, that's right.
On the New Jersey side of is something that you don't realize. Some of the plastic bags look just like jellyfish,
and that's what the turtles are eating.
Turtles are eating it. So
yeah.
So if nothing else, it's $13 to buy some games and help support a great cause. Yep. Part of the reason why we share our games here in our household, but part of the reason why we both tend to purchase the Humble Bundle anyways, part of the reason is because they go to great charities.
Yeah.
So we enjoy helping to support all the charities that Humble does. If you haven't checked out Humble before, there's a link in our description below that helps support us as well. Humble has some great bundles to help support different charities. In the past, I bought ones that help support different gaming organizations that are trying to help at-risk youth, ones that help support reading incentives, ones that help support hungry kids, women in gaming. There's been a lot of great charities that are supported, and I believe we're still
with St. Jude's, but with it being October, I'll probably change it over to, I found a new charity because October is breast cancer awareness. Okay. So I'll probably change it over for ours. Now, like if you purchase the Humble Choice, it's going to go to the Oceanic one. Yep. But if you purchase anything else using our link below, I'm going to have it set to a new charity that I came across today that actually... it's not for breast cancer research. It's more like they help women that are actively going through like chemotherapy and everything for breast cancer. It helps them like pay their bills, gets them food, helps alleviate the stress so that way they can focus more on healing rather than having to worry about, because some, nowadays most women are not stay-at-home moms.
Yeah.
Most women have to work in order to help pay the bills. And to lose that income due to an illness, it's just a charity that helps with that. And again, I apologize, I cannot think of the name. I literally just found it today. But either way,
have things talk this weekend.
Yeah.
Should have the things talk this weekend.
Yeah.
We apologize for some inconsistencies on our channel from what our normal is. Life has kind of gotten in the way. We're working on moving Jen in here with me. My work schedule has kind of changed due to laws changing and recommendations changing with COVID.
Yeah.
I'm out in the field a lot more than at home doing telehealth.
Yeah.
So it's taken a toll on me. Any of you who have been following us for this whole year know that right after we started this, right before we started this, I was in the hospital for pericardial effusion. It's possible that I may have had COVID early on when they couldn't detect it, and had some fluid lingering around my heart. So we've been doing our channel religiously for about a year. So we apologize. Normally Tuesday nights I'm streaming. We are talking about moving my consistent stream night to Monday because I do not do quite as much traveling for work on Monday nights. Or on Monday, so I have Monday night. Our update on our D&D characters this week's going to be a little different. We'll talk about that later. I will be streaming here later this evening, so I will talk about some of that while I'm streaming on my normal stream. This is, of course, our Humble Bundle review, so blind reaction. So make sure you share this with people. It was really exciting last month to get as many of you guys watching as you did. So please share it. Hit that like button. Smash it real hard.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you know when we put up new stuff. In another week and a half or so, I don't get paid till Thursday, so I won't start recording till Thursday. Probably.
Yeah.
But once I buy one of us will be buying the Humble Bundle, if not both of us. Once we get that, I will start recording. And it looks like for at least a number of games, I'm going to have to record an actual reaction with as well.
Yeah.
So our reaction will be a little bit different. We try to get that out by the third Thursday of the month. For us, third Thursday is at least 3 weeks from today.
Yeah.
Although third Thursday of this month is the actual third Thursday of the month.
Yeah.
It depends on the month. Yeah. We may have it out sooner. It all depends on what's going on with us. We have a lot of cleaning to do, a lot of prepping. The little one in Pittsburgh is going to be coming home soon. But we hopefully will have a Things Talk on Saturday. We might do that before we go to your house.
Yeah.
So look for that Saturday afternoon. And yeah, I think that's all for now.
Yeah.
Again, we apologize. Things haven't been consistent. We're working on that. You going to our links and helping support us through buying stuff on Humble Bundle through our link, and going and getting dice through Skull Splitter Dice, and checking out some of our other stuff. We just shared a promotion through Amazon, so you can get both Amazon Music Unlimited and Prime for free for the next 30 days. Go check out our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter for the link for that. And in the meantime, make sure you say a beautiful, unrepeatable miracle like our buddy Bert back here, also known as a bum.
Yep.
And we will see you in the next one.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.